Hello and welcome to the first distance learning video that we'll be posting for algebra. I just am going to walk you through the learning target and then we're going to do a couple examples together. I'm going to be doing most of this on the tablet, so just be wary. I'm trying to video and see how it works out. Okay, so today's learning target will be I will add and subtract polynomials so that I can simplify the expression. I know that I've got it when I can simplify the expression 10x squared minus 7x plus 9 minus, and then in parentheses, 5x minus 9. So we'll know that by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to simplify that correctly. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So a couple of things. When we are adding, we're actually, polynomials, we'll go through the vocab in just a second, but adding is actually really simple. We're just going to combine like terms. So remember the abbreviation that I use for that is CLT. So we're going to combine like terms. So remember that x plus 4x is actually 5x. When we combine like terms, we are just adding the coefficients. So we're not going to change the exponent of the variable. The time when we change the exponent of the variables when we multiply, which we're not doing today, x times 4x would be 4x squared. So just keep that in mind that those are the two differences between that. All right, the kind of vocab that goes along with this, monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. It all has that nomial at the end of it. But monomial means one term. An example of that would be like 5x. Or like, negative x squared. Just means that there's only one term, like one part of it. Terms are split up with plus and minus signs. So if there's only one term, you're only going to see, one, if there's a negative or whatever, but there would be two separated. Two terms would be like 5x plus 2. That's a binomial. There are two terms, bi like bicycle, or like negative x squared plus 1. Which is kind of hidden behind my head. But there we go. Okay, and then trinomial would be like a tricycle, right? Like what my daughter likes to ride. She's not very good at that. So trinomial would be three terms, so like x squared plus 3x minus 1. That's a trinomial. There are three separate terms. There's the x squared, the 3x, and then also the 1, or negative 1, really. Polynomial just means many terms, so that could be anything. Binomial and trinomials are part of polynomials. It just means more than one. So a lot of times we just uniformly say polynomial. That's actually what the unit of this is, but it's just polynomial. Alrighty, I'm going to move that mouse off. Okay, so let's actually get into some adding. So we're going to add this trinomial with a trinomial. So the first thing, adding, it's really basic. You're just going to combine like terms. Remember, a like term is like x's and x's, ones and ones, x squareds, x squareds, x cubed, or the other x cubes. So I'm going to highlight our like terms. In this case, we have a 7x squared and a negative 9x squared. And when we combine those two together, it's just going to be a negative 2. We just add the coefficients, so 7 and negative 9, which is negative 2, x squared. And then we have 6x and negative x, and that's going to be a positive 5x. And then 3 and 3, which is 9. No, which is 6. Okay, so that's it. That's the answer. And I know it feels like we've already done this, but we're just being more, make sure, I guess, that we know how to do it as we move into this unit. Okay, so that's it. So you just combine like terms. So the same thing for this one, and then we'll do some subtracting, which is a little bit more challenging. We'll put the x squareds with the other x squareds. So that would be 4x squared. Remember, when there is no coefficient, the coefficient is 1. And then we're going to do negative 2x, and there is no match for that, so it's just going to come down. We like to put it in order. I didn't mention this either, but we like to put it in order from highest exponent to lowest exponent on the variable. So whenever we put our answer, let me go back to this one before I finish it. We like the fact that it goes in order from x squared, then x, then no x's. We like that order. And that's called kind of order of degree, but anyway, that's the way, when they say things like standard form, that's another word I've heard used of highest degree to lowest degree on the exponent. Okay, so back to this one, and then if we put our variables together, so that'd be like 3 and -1, which is +2. And there we go. That's it for now. So, let me move this just really quick. Okay, sorry. All right, so subtracting is a little bit different. It's just kind of an added step. Because we're really subtracting, we're actually going to distribute the negative first, and then we're going to combine like terms. So if you think about it this way, if you had 10 minus 2, which is 8, right? Well, you could also just do plus negative, right? So you could change it so 10 plus -2, which is still 8. So we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to take that the subtraction sign on the outside, and we're going to distribute it through the parentheses, and then we're going to combine like terms. So distribute, and so that's going to be 5x squared plus 1 minus 3x squared. And when you distribute, you can go ahead and drop the parentheses. So 5x squared plus 1 minus 3x squared minus, and just like when we distribute negative, we're just basically changing the signs of the terms inside. So -1 and 4x would be -4x. -1 times -2 would be a +2. And then from there, you can go ahead and just combine like terms, like these. And that's going to be 2x squared. The 4x doesn't have a term that matches with it. And then 1 and 2, hopefully, is still 3. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so that's kind of how we would subtract. We just distribute. I'm going to do it one more time, then we'll do this one that looks like a little scary. Below that is from MathSpace, but I really like it. It's kind of the most challenging that we could come up with as far as, trying to make this a little bit more. Okay, so the same thing, if they're subtracting, you just distribute behind the terms that are behind the subtraction sign. So we're going to bring down 10x squared minus 7x plus 9. And then that's going to be -1 and 5x times 5x would be -5x. -1 times -9 would just be +9. And from there is no match for that guy. So 10x squared. Then we would put together these -7x and the -5x, and that's going to be -12x. And then 9 and 9, which would be 18. Okay. All right, the last one on here, I try to find something that looks more complicated. So I'm just going to read it first, and then we will set it up and solve it. So it says if a of x, is how we read that. That was kind of from the unit 3 functions. If a of x is equal to 6x squared minus 6, b of x is equal to 3x minus 3, and c of x is equal to -2x squared plus 7x, form a simplified expression for a of x minus b of x minus c of x. All right. It looks kind of scary. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of parentheses with those x's, which makes some of you nervous. But the good news is really we're just going to substitute, and then we're going to do the exact same thing we just did. So if they're saying that a of x is all of this, I can plug in 6x squared minus 6 right here. And then if b of x is equal to 3x minus 3, I can plug that right here. And the last part, c of x, at least like the purple, is -2x squared and 7x. You can substitute that in right there. And so when you go to plug this in, it's important that you put parentheses around the expressions, just like we normally do when we substitute. So that's going to... So we're going to kind of plug them in. So like I said, use parentheses. So 6x squared minus 6 minus 3x minus 3 minus c of x, which is -2x squared plus 7x. And then from there, it looks a little bit crazy, but you could totally do this. The first term, leave it as is. The second ones, so we're just going to bring down the first term because there's nothing out to the left of the term, so we're just bringing it down. We have to distribute the subtraction sign through the parentheses, but only through the parentheses directly after the minus sign. And the same thing here. So that's going to be minus 3x plus 3. And then that would be plus 2x squared minus 7x. And then we can go ahead and combine like terms. So this we can put with this. That's like 8x squared. And then we can put this together. But we're actually going to start, like I said, you want to kind of start from x squareds to then x's. It's not wrong if you do it the other way, but it just, that's typically how you see answers. So then we're going to go negative 3x and negative 7x, which is negative 10x. And negative 6 and 3 is negative 3. So that would be your final answer for that one. All right, thank you so much for watching, my little muffins, and I will talk to you later. And see you soon.